I'm a little clumsy at times, so we'll walk into a room and I'll walk into the wall. I'll shoulder the door
Can we
frame.
just have a show of that?
Just
Yeah.
like,
There's a ton of it. Or I rip my pants. I used to rip through my pants all the time. We'll be walking up some stairs,
a
and
different
the
type of
whole
show.
butt blows out of the pants.
Wrong network.
Oh yeah, exactly.
After
That'd be
dark.
the after dark bloopers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so something like that. Like, what's more distracting? Me turning to walk into a room and like shouldering the wall and falling over, or just redoing it so it looks normal?
I would actually watch that.
You take the original? Okay.
Yeah.
And they'd be
We'll
like,
start leaving those in.
why does he always walk into the wall?
You're having your baby at the end of April, so you're ready any minute now. And you're still filming, well, you kind of calming your filming schedule down a little bit right now, right? So
Yeah, definitely calming down. Although being pregnant on a construction site is really fun. Because, yeah. I mean, I kind of demanded respect before, like a little bit, just because like little blonde chick running around yelling at everybody. But now I'm like pregnant and you can't say no to a pregnant lady.
Good
So
point.
it's kind of nice.
I'm at the disadvantage now because I will never have that kind of power
No.
on the construction site.
I told my supervisor, I'm like, play the pregnancy card. He's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, tell them that that your boss is pregnant and that she's yelling at you.
Done now.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Actually, and that brings up a good question though. So, construction is a male-dominated, as a contractor, that's a male-dominated position for decades and decades. You are one of the top contractors on HGTV. Tell us about that growth for you, like getting into that position, and were there struggles along the way? Was it hard to get some of the trades to really listen to you? How did you overcome those complications?
I think there was one of those things that I didn't really realize was happening as I was kind of joining an industry that was male dominated. And then after it had happened, everybody's like, oh, by the way, you're in a male dominated industry. And I was like, yes, I am. You're right. Because it was one of those things that like, I don't necessarily see gender, I see talent. And so if I see somebody that knows how to install tile and they're the best at it and they love it and they've been doing it for years and years, and that's all I see. And so working with all the guys, as I call them, my guys, I really just focused on what they're good at and it really celebrating that. And I don't think I think that's the difference. Like I think I came from corporate America where like you do something well or you do it good and somebody like gives you a lot of recognition. And then you go into the construction world and you're expected to just churn out houses for your entire life. Nobody really cares. Like if you're a tile setter, all people care about is that they can use the shower, that it looks gorgeous, and it's done on time and on budget, right?
Yeah.
But they don't really want to know all the like everything that goes into it and how you do it and why you picked this pattern and all that. I want to know that. And so like learning about construction for me was more about like breaking it down, learning about the trades, and then celebrating what they're really good at. And I think that's why I even found myself on HGTV, because I thought it was so cool to like take pictures and make videos and be like, okay, this is John and he installs tile. And John, how long have you been installing tile? And people liked that.
You know what? I bet you that's another reason why you grew such a strong team and that team is still together, is because you're actually showing appreciation for their talent and what they do. Whereas I think a lot of times on a construction site, you can get into the grind of pumping things out and you just expect people to come in, they get paid, they do their job, they move on, and you don't actually take a moment to get to know them and to appreciate their talent.
Yeah, it's so nice to be able to step back and be in awe of houses that, your hands have built. And these people's hands have built.
Well, and that's what HGTV does, right? They celebrate these spaces and we slow it down. We take pictures. We film every nook and cranny. We light it and we really like slow down. So I think that's what's so cool about it. I mean, how many times have you been like, yeah, the tile guy? You know what I mean? And that guy, he probably has been called the tile guy his whole life, or the painter, or the the plumber. But they're not.
I get the twin guy.
You're the twin guy.
Twin guy all the time, yeah.
The brother guy.
That's all you are.
The other brother, I get that all the time. But so for Jonathan and me on HGTV, our process, it was a long process, but we started pitching ourselves to networks, and then we started pitching ourselves to production companies because we didn't know the process. And then things came along that way for us. But you were the ultimate original Instagram star, because I heard HGTV found you through the beautiful photos you were posting.
I did the exact opposite of what you and Jonathan did. So like I was just living my life, and I liked to post things. One, because I wanted to give my guys some recognition, but two, because I use like blogs and I love following beautiful accounts and getting inspiration that way. And I was like, if I do something that I feel like is kind of like on par or like has the caliber of something that somebody else might be able to use, I want to be a contributor. I don't want to just like, be a consumer of these blogs and stuff. And so that's why I started posting stuff. And yeah, HGTV found me on Instagram. I had like, I think 1,100 followers, maybe, tops. And what took me a lot just to get 1,100 followers it's a lot to get that. You might not know this anymore, but that.
No, it's funny you say, because Jonathan and I do have a strong following, but I remember in the beginning we were thinking we want to grow this business. We have to look at our social media as a part of the business and marketing opportunity. And we researched as much as we could on how to get organic growth, what kind of content people want to see, and at the end of the day, as much as we were looking to overly structure what we were doing for there, we just realized people just want to see real.
Yeah.
They want they want to be inspired. They want to see beautiful homes and beautiful pictures.
And they love seeing the stories behind what you're posting.
Yeah. What everyone on the network has certain stereotypes for on the network, like or what things they're known for. For example, Jonathan is the hair of the network. I don't even know what I am.
Maybe you're the beard.
I'm the realtor of the network. Like I think that's the one thing. That's why I was on Rock the Block too. I'm the beard.
I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. But that has another connotation as well. But you have no idea what that actually means, do you?
No.
I'll whisper it in your ear later.
Okay, cool. Do I need to like Urban Dictionary search this?
Yes, you do.
Oh man, not again.
Yeah.